Hi, my name is Theodore Cottingham, and I suggest to you that the divinity of religion is giving way to the divinity of the common man and the common woman, the common people. And God will teach directly. And the intermediaries that have placed themselves between God and humankind are going to decrease in authority, and their opinions won't matter as much, and they won't control people. And the message of Christ will not be one of containment. It will not be one that is special and set apart, that you worship. The message of Christ is that you become it. You're it. Inextricably linked to God. You are the creation of the Almighty King. Queen is not the right word. Queen is usually under the king or whatever. So how about just the divine you? How about the emergence of the divine you being Christ and that being the message? And you doing the works that Jesus did? What if you have authority, power, intelligence, connections that you never dreamed of, that you never let loose, that you never opened up, that you were never taught about, that you were never taught, that would teach you directly? Has God forsaken you? God is in you. And it's not that the message is not that you accept God into you. You were never separate. You cannot separate from God if you want to. The message is that you're it. We are one. One consciousness, where we no longer block off our consciousness, but we receive from God directly. God is speaking, God is talking, God is teaching. And whatever your name for God, whether you call God source, universe, this, that, or the other, it really doesn't matter what your label is, as long as you don't take all of the paraphernalia of all of your beliefs and put them between you and God. Then that defeats what the true message is. It defeats you understanding your true divinity and your ability and motivation to develop it. The development of the Word in you creates the Christ. The development of the Word living, not the Word in a Bible, not the Word in a book anywhere. The sacred writings have value, but they're the writings of the past. The new covenant is God writing in you this day, daily, like daily manna. Your very sustenance, your very daily instructions can come every day, new as the morning sun. So what does this produce? Maybe it produces a new you. I suggest that everything is changing because the containment of the Christ is crumbling. And the walls of authority that have held it so tight and held people in a pew and held people in a framework of only becoming followers is over. The message was never to follow Christ. The message is to become it. You in your shoes, with your face in the here and now, with your mind not separate from God's mind. And that linkage is in place, and it will come more and more so as you open to it and value it. My name is Theodore Cottingham. I'm just a common guy living in Eureka Springs, Arkansas right now, in the USA. It's a new day. It's time for all of us to reconsider our beliefs and discard the ones that have kept us immobilized, kept us worshiping something else, kept us under the authority of a patriarchy. Realize the divine feminine. Realize the attributes of God. Realize there is no consciousness but God consciousness. So if you think you're separate, you are experiencing the fall. I ask you to see you. Look in the mirror this day and see the eyes of God. Look around and see the people you work with, the people you live with, the people that live around you, the people that you think are so vile or not, or so great or not. We are a God race. There is no race but that God sentience, that God intelligence, and the God heart. So this is my message to you today. Open up your heart to be the real you. The real Christ in two shoes this day. My name is Theodore Cottingham for the University of the New Covenant, a school forming for the release of God's words to people directly being received by people just like you, writing, listening, and even with a curriculum that helps guide you through your own unique path to become the 21st century Christ. And that's my message. I bow before you this day. TheodoreCottingham.com. I love you and bless you. Forsake not your authority. Forsake not who you are and your ability to lead this day in the leadership of your name here. Be the leader. Lead. You can do this. I believe in you. Good day.